How's it going, everyone? Today, we're going to be talking about the Israel Folau story. Essentially, the leftists tried to stop him from fundraising his legal defence or his legal case against Rugby Australia for unfair dismissal, and it has instantly backfired. But before that, I just want to let you know, yes, I have been making less content on the channel. There is a good reason for that. I am reprioritizing where I'm making content and where I'm spending my time. So I'm still going to be making videos for this channel. I'm going to be aiming for 1, 2, maybe 3 videos a week, depending on how much time I've got. But I'm also going to be doing more articles on XYZ. So make sure you're following XYZ on Gab and Minds. Link in the description. Bookmark the page. Some great content there every single day, not just from me. You can comment, you can share it around, all that kind of thing. Because YouTube are censoring people like myself, they're censoring independent content, they're suppressing our videos and promoting crappy mainstream media that no one wants to watch. It's not worth my investment to put a hell of a lot of time into YouTube now. So I'm going to start making content elsewhere. I'll be doing BitChute exclusives. I've said I was going to do BitChute exclusives before, but I am going to have to do them now. It'll probably just be me on camera saying my piece on a number of issues. It's unfortunate that censorship has led to this. I think it's killing the website. It's making it really boring. My recommendations for new content are terrible. I can't find any good content anymore other than the people I've already seen. I refresh the recommendations page and it's the same stuff over and over and over, whether I've seen it or not, which is crap. So I think YouTube right now just sucks. What we really need is regulation. There's big news with Project Veritas and all the details that have emerged from that, where a Google executive has admitted on camera that they are manipulating the algorithm and they are meddling in the election to stop Donald Trump from getting elected. So I think that it's well past time that Google and all these tech media companies got regulated as publishers, because that's what they are, or at least given the choice to go back to 100% neutrality in every manner across the board so that they can retain their immunity as platforms. Because if you're going to claim to be a platform, you have to be fully neutral in every way. That means people are recommended videos that they are more likely to watch. There's no political bias. There's no, oh, well, they're mainstream media, they're authoritative, so we're going to recommend them more. It's completely neutral across the board. There's no more censorship, no nothing. That's what a platform is. Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all these big tech media companies, they are acting as publishers and they should be definitely regulated as such. But that is a topic for another day. I will be doing a full analysis of a number of things in the coming days. But right now, I just want to talk about this because it's an interesting story regarding Israel Folau, and we'll be going through that right now.
Just a quick message. Whether it's an algorithm hiding content or outright deletion, internet censorship is on the rise. Please consider following me on free speech websites Gab, Minds, and BitChute. I'm constantly posting content and they are a great way to stay notified of uploads. Can't wait to see you there.
So, the Australian Christian Lobby launches new fundraising page after GoFundMe campaign nixed. So in case you didn't know, Israel Folau set up a GoFundMe page, got up to about $750,000, and then due to far left whining, they pulled it down. We're going to see their statement in a minute, but all that's happened is the Australian Christian Lobby has set up a new page here. This one should have been highlighted. But the Australian Christian Lobby has launched a new fundraising page for Israel Folau, and it's drawing an incredible response. Yeah, it has, and you'll have a look here. A new page on the ACL's website was created overnight and has sped past $550,000 by 11:40 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, as Australians donated in a stunning fashion. That figure doesn't include a $100,000 pledge from the Australian Christian Lobby to Folau's legal efforts, as he looks capable of passing the donations made to his original GoFundMe page, which reached upwards of $750,000 over 4 days before it was shut down on Monday inside 24 hours. So well done to the left. All you've done is probably make him more money. Now, I'm going to put this video up tomorrow. So today is Tuesday for me when I'm recording this. It's going to go up on Wednesday. You're probably watching this then. You might be watching it sometime in the future. Who knows? But if you go and have a look, this number is probably going to be much higher. And I'll tell you something. I probably wasn't going to donate to Folau. I know I should be donating. I should have donated right away. But I wasn't going to because right now I just don't have all that much money. But the moment GoFundMe removed his page, I said, you know what? I'm going to donate. And I did donate. I donated $20, which in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot of money, but it is a contribution. And I think everyone should donate now because of what these leftists have done. We need to teach them a lesson. We need to teach them that when you do things like this, you get punished. And we're going to make sure he 100% gets the target that he needs to. I will put a link to the description, in the description, to the actual donation page as well. So please go donate to this cause. We need to stand up to these corporations. We need to say it's not okay to sack people for expressing their religious views. So just on that, GoFundMe's moved to shut down page energized some of Folau supporters, with one saying he had donated double the amount originally given to the cause. He said, quote, "So many people are doubling or tripling their contributions. The fact that the GoFundMe closed it got under their skin. It isn't even about Israel Folau, but employers and big tech censorship." And that's right. Like I said, I wasn't going to donate, but now I have. And he's 100% correct, Mr. Matthew Tantari. Good name there, Matthew. But it's not just about GoFundMe. It's about religious freedoms and freedom of speech, and people getting bullied relentlessly by social justice warrior assholes telling us what we can and can't say and getting us sacked for expressing our religious or political views. Enough is enough. It can't happen, and this is our chance to stand up against it and say, no, you can't do that. You cannot sack Israel Folau for expressing his religious beliefs. It's unacceptable, and this is our chance to do it. It's our chance to fund this brave individual and get him to take it up to Rugby Australia and Qantas. So the statement that GoFundMe made, we need to look at it because it's interesting and a little bit nuts, but they said, quote, "Today we will be closing Israel Folau's campaign and issuing full refunds to all donors. After a routine period of evaluation, we've concluded that this campaign violates our terms of service." Remember, these nefarious terms of service, they just say, oh, it violates it, and no one ever really knows why because they just interpret them any way they like. They also said, quote, "As a company, we are absolutely committed to the fight for equality for LGBTQIP people and fostering an environment of inclusivity. While we welcome GoFundMe's engaging in diverse civil debate, we do not tolerate promotion of discrimination or exclusion. In the days since Mr. Folau's campaign launched, more than $1 million have been donated to hundreds of other campaigns, large and small, across Australia. Those acts of kindness are at the heart of GoFundMe." So listen to the doublethink and the duplicitous... whatever. The naughtiness and the lies here. They say that they welcome engaging in civil debate and they do not tolerate the promotion of discrimination or exclusion. Yet here they are excluding someone based on having a different view to them. This is what the left do. Oh, we include everyone, but we don't include anyone that we disagree with. It's bullcrap. It's lies. And this is what people are so upset about. This is why the new fundraiser is doing so well. People are sick of this kind of nonsense. They said, "Our platform exists to help people help others. Australians have shown themselves to be among the most kind and generous people in the world. We look forward to helping more Australians fundraise for causes they care about in the coming months and years." So long as they agree with GoFundMe, right? So long as they follow their political beliefs. Otherwise, you can just go somewhere else. This is what they're saying, which is what they have said. They said, according to the terms and conditions on the website, users may not attempt to raise money for, quote, "the legal defense of intolerance of any kind relating to race, ethnicity, national origin, religious affiliation, sexual orientation, sex, gender or gender identity, or serious disabilities or diseases." But they are themselves showing gross intolerance towards Israel Folau's religious affiliation. This is, again, it's that doublethink. they're saying, oh, well, when other people do it, it's intolerance. But when we do it, oh, it's niceness and we're just stopping and all this bad stuff and blah, 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 blah. No, it's a flat out lie. One thing we need to discuss, I discussed this on my live stream, but it's really important to emphasize, and that is GoFundMe were totally okay with Egg Boy Will Connolly having his fundraising efforts on their website. Will Connolly physically assaulted a senior citizen who was also a sitting member of Australian Parliament. He was a senator in the Australian Federal Parliament. He committed assault, and GoFundMe allowed him to raise money on their site. This goes into the whole tech censorship thing. They are acting as a publisher here. They are removing Israel Folau because they disagree with Israel Folau. But in doing that, they are implicitly saying that they agree with the people that they are allowing on their platform. Therefore, they agree with assaulting a senator. They are saying it's okay to assault people. You can raise funds on their platform if you commit assault against someone that they disagree with. They are encouraging acts of violence. GoFundMe should be investigated by the police, and I mean that seriously, because that's exactly what they are doing. But Folau has no shortage of defenders. Liberal National Party Senator James McGrath reacted swiftly to GoFundMe's decision yesterday. He said, quote, "The true test of a democratic nation is not how we treat those with whom we agree, but how we treat the rights of those with whom we disagree. Freedom of speech is timeless and should not be restricted by the leftist gormless oxygen thieves of GoFundMe." End quote. I totally agree. Great sentiment there. Great sentiment. If only the Liberal National Party would apply that to people that they strongly disagree with, such as nationalists, i.e. Fraser Anning, or even Blair Cottrell. I'm going to be talking about Cottrell and a couple of other people, or one other person, Jim Salim, in a video that I'm planning now, because they both had their Westpac accounts cancelled by Westpac for bullcrap reasons. I think in the case of Jim Salim, they said that it was funding criminal activity, I believe that's what it was. I'd have to go and look at it again. But in the case of Blair Cottrell, it was for commercial reasons. So I don't know how commercial reasons comes into it when you're getting rid of a customer. That would be like going into a shop and saying, I want to buy that, that, and that, and then them saying, no, we're not going to sell it to you for commercial reasons. I mean, that's ridiculous. Now, I believe, in my opinion, Westpac are lying. I think they're actually removing people based on their political opinion. So it would be great if members of the Liberal National Party would stand up to that kind of censorship and stop banks from denying service to people simply because they have political opinions that the globalists disagree with. But what we're seeing here, this is great news. The backlash is coming. The mark of the beast might be all over the place, as in people are losing their ability to buy and sell because they don't have the mark of the beast. I think the great backlash is very well on the way. It's good to see. It's not quite here yet, but it is starting. People are really pissed off. People do not like this kind of attack on Christianity. People like freedom of speech. People like debate. They're sick of these far left losers telling us what we can and can't say in public or even in private. They want to censor us all over the place, which is nuts. But it's great that people are finally standing up to it. We need more of this. We need more freedom of speech. Everyone needs to speak out. Everyone needs to tell the truth. And we'll see ya when we see ya.